Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have an awesome reading. We hope you guys are well, Sagittarius. Yeah. And before we begin, if you would like your own psychic reading, you may always get one, and they're a lot of fun and very insightful. Yes, they are. I'm a Silva grad, and they are accurate. Yes, they are. And I always recommend getting the tarot spread with it, like the combination. And yeah, they're both unique insight. And as I said, they are a lot of fun. Yeah, they are. All right, if you guys want a destiny forecast, I have put one up for Elon Musk. You can go check that out if you'd like. And really interesting here. And some people may know if some of those things have come to pass. And, it's a sample, but I mean, it's not like the full. I did go into the energies and the planetary periods for him. So go check it out. It's really interesting here. But it's more of a full example than I was doing in the other ones, because I have his planetary periods in front of me, right? Because I have his age. So those are based on your age and your birth date, right? Yeah, somebody born on December 5th will not, and they're 20, will not have the same destiny forecast as somebody who is 40, born the same day. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Check out my website, Mystic Gem with a K, mysticgem.com, and you get your birth chart analyzed. Yeah, and we have the love compatibility readings. Those are on special for $50 too. And those are based on astrology and numerology both. So if you want to know about your person here, if you guys are past life partners, we have one right here. I have the past life card, and then get one of those. So check out my website, you guys, because there's too much to talk about. And, there is. But last but not least, if you want a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, you can get one of those. That link is below, and that is separate from me. So let's see what we have, Sagittarius. We have accident and the page of Pentacles. So, the accident is a real accident here. This is the Eight of Wands. And so this is, it's a different deck, clearly, right? Here are the gnomes. And, he's on the unicycle. And I always want to learn how to ride one of those. Yes, I did. That's on my bucket list. Yes, it is. And so there's a spoke, though. Actually, there's a wand, which is a club, really. But it's in the spoke. So somebody could have done something to kind of make themselves screw up. Like they didn't know, possibly. Because this, somebody put the spoke here, and now he's falling on his face off of the unicycle. But I feel like since they're calling this the accident, they didn't do it on purpose. Somebody did something that screwed up their life. It kind of looks like that. All right, just to kind of be, not beat around the bush here, right? Here's the page of Pentacles, like I said, and it's a loan. That's what they call this here. So somebody might be losing money here, possibly. Maybe somebody asked you to borrow money, Sagittarius, right? Maybe in your past life here, and they knocked at your door last night. We have past life right next to the loan card. Yeah, and so there's something going on here that is kind of, for somebody here, that is not so great. The accident with the loan. Yeah, it's not a loan it's a loan because somebody kind of needs it, or somebody's losing money or something like that, especially with that accident next to it. This may not be you. It could be somebody who is a past life partner. We have that card here, Sagittarius. Yeah, and here's the pyramid. So maybe they're a past life person, at the time of the Egyptians, and I think Thoth. Was he Thoth? Was he an Egyptian and Set? I'm not sure, but could be. How about Cleopatra? Yeah, definitely, right. But, it's just interesting. A past life. Here's the release, and there's a knife here. So something's been cut out, right? Yeah, and we have grounded. Something's been cut out here in order to provide stability for somebody. Yeah, somebody wants stability here, and somebody could be a past life person coming around, and they kind of release somebody. Maybe you release somebody here. It could be a way of thinking, right, next to grounded here. And the vulture is here. And here he is. And, he said, can I go to the cosmetologist today? Yeah, I'm just, I'm not really, I need a makeover, right, possibly here. And so the vulture is about wisdom. And the vulture is really interesting. Let's take a brief look at the vulture, right? And so the vulture talks about death. It can talk about rebirth as well. I say that because death is part of rebirth. Yes, it is. Let's look at the vulture here. Yeah, I've seen vultures up close, and no, they're not. But they fit. They're beautiful because they fit exactly what they're doing. They're like the way they look, right? Guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. Okay, so here's the grounded card. So something needs to be grounded here in order to create stability, because here is the anchor, right? Maybe somebody needs to come in from, a really choppy sea, but possibly but I feel like somebody is being grounded here after some type of a release. Somebody may feel that you are a past life partner here. You might have made mistakes with your money, Sagittarius, maybe. You could have. But here, the vulture clarifies, reveals wisdom. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Now, remember, you guys, purification is a difficult process. Yeah, it's not like, I have my whitener and I'm going to go apply it to my clothes, right? Because I want I always use the natural one, little blue drops. Yeah, I do. Because it's not chemicals. I forget what it is, but it really whitens well without, harshness. Yeah, I'm totally into the natural thing, right? And so it's healthier for you, definitely. But this vulture here, somebody went through purification, I believe. Maybe somebody is preventing themselves from being sick because they're releasing something, right? If we don't release stress or things like that in our life, we can get sick, or even situations that are really stressful here. But this vulture card talks about rebalancing. And somebody could be bringing you some type of a wisdom. There's a situation here that brings wisdom, stability, grounded, and it brings delight. And here's a little birdie. Yeah. He said, yeah, look how much cuter I am than the vulture, right? And the vulture said, well, okay, be careful because I'm waiting for you to die, right? That's what they do, right? They wait for you to die and then they eat you, right? So let's see what we got, you guys, because they are cleaning up the ecosystem. Yeah, it's all part of nature's plan. Yeah, nature knows exactly what to do. That's why we should leave it alone. Yeah, we should. Right? Little earthworms and all that. They know exactly what to do about to keep the not the enzymes, but to help the soil. And not only that, I feel like they tell the farmers when the good time is to either, plant or to reap, something like that. But it's all there, right? It's all, nature has a way of doing all of it. So let's see what we have, Sagittarius. And today we're using the Housewife's deck. Just for the fun of it. Yeah, we always want to have fun because it feeds our spirit, right? It doesn't have to be, going out all the time. It can just be, singing or just doing something, maybe artwork or just, you're right, anything that you may like brings fun, right? So let's see. And today we are using this because we have to make scalloped potatoes for Thanksgiving, right? We do, and we're taking the little kind of quick way out this year. Yeah, a little bit, but regarding that, and so let's see what we got here, Sagittarius, for you and for somebody else. I don't feel like this is just you. I don't think so. Something's dying here, release and the vulture, or something has died. Page of Wands. This is the curious person who wants to have fun. Yeah, this Page of Wands is really, really curious. He wants to have fun. And crossing that is the Emperor. We're going to set these cards down straight. Today we have the Five of Pentacles. This can be financial ruin right here. And we have the accident next to the loan part. Maybe somebody needs to borrow money from you, Sagittarius, right? I'm not sure. That's like a joke. I mean, it's possible, but the Nine of Pentacles. This Nine of Pentacles, you guys, here in this deck here is this lady who is very self-sufficient with her dishwasher, because in the 50s she got one, right? Not everybody had one. Not everybody had a TV, I don't feel. And right, I remember I went to my friend's mom's house, and she had a hairdryer there, and I had this hair that I wasn't really in love with, you know, wavy and kind of curly. But anyway, so she had this hairdryer, and what an abomination of a hairdryer it was. Right? You could not blow yourself up, but you could start a fire using it. It was that bad. Okay, so Sagittarius, I feel like somebody's single here or self-sufficient, and they could be losing money. That could be you here. There's a whole story here. We're going to keep going here. There is a big story here. Breaking news with Power and Light Tarot. Yeah. Ace of Cups shows up in the potential outcome. You have a new love. You have a new beginning in love. Let's move this without shutting off the camera here. It seems to be. Okay, there we go. So here's this major curiosity. I feel like it has to do with this delight card here. Somebody's coming that thinks that you're like delightful, right? Yeah. Is your name Delilah, right? Because that's really what that means, I believe, right? Delilah. Mm-hmm. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City, right? Okay. So the Page of Wands is here, and crossing that, it could be a challenge, is the Emperor. This could be a father. In this deck, because these are the housewives deck, and you don't have to be a housewife, Sagittarius. You don't even have to wash the dishes, all right? We're taking that stress off of you, okay? We are. And somebody came over the other day and had the bathroom. It wasn't dirty, but it wasn't like the way, you know, all the times, you know, the way you have it clean. And I go, oh, yeah, you can use it. And I go, it's fine. I go, it's a little bit dirty. I go, I'm not getting married, so who cares? Like, I'm not trying to impress, right? And so here's the Emperor, and the Five of Pentacles is the root. This is financial ruin. So she's throwing the dishes on the floor. They're pentacles. This is loss. Somebody could be married here, and they're a father, and they're losing. They're losing because they want something that warms their heart. This Page of Wands. Yeah, he's all about his curiosity and what brings him delight. In the past was this Nine of Pentacles, this lady who said, yeah, I got a dishwasher, I'm self-sufficient, right? She stopped fighting with her husband. She goes, you don't want to help with the dishes, it's fine, right? And so and he goes, well, now you have a dishwasher, right? Leave me alone now. When he comes home from work, they didn't work usually, housewives, most housewives, that's why they're called housewives. But somebody could be like single here and releasing somebody. And there's an ending with the Vulture. Yeah, it's possible here. So let's get a couple cards. The Eight of Cups is a troubling ending in this deck. Now, we know the Eight of Cups as walking away. This is a failure. That's what that means. So there's 8 coffee cups here, but it's really, she has her hand on her forehead like oh, gee, right? Oh, God, right? Like she's going through something difficult. This is your mindset. There's some type of a failure, a relationship's failed here or something. Something has failed. But the failure is for the Ace of Cups, for something really beautiful, because here's the Vulture, right? So the Vulture, right, it's an ending, but an animal has passed away, hopefully not a person, right? But he goes to get the dead animal, but it's almost like, so, we don't have dead animals and disease in the street or whatever. I remember I used to see vultures in this other town I used to live in. I go, God, why are they only in this town? I since moved out of there, though, but it wasn't a great town either. Definitely not, but yeah, something's ending, and being released here. for something that is going to bring delight. That's what's going on here. We even have delight in the potential outcome here with my tarot, with my oracle spread, right? There's two readings here all the time, you guys, right? The oracle spread and then the spread down here. The Sun card's here in the near future, and here's Mr. Sun, and you know, she's serving him breakfast. He's very happy here. Like, wow, you brought me, because he has to go to work. He has a suit on, right? They look like they're having a great marriage, basically. But, you know, there's going to be some happiness for you, and maybe clarity as well with the Sun. But there's definitely, you have something joyful coming here with the light here and the Sun here. In your concern, Sagittarius, is the Four of Swords. This is revitalization. It's like healing. Because she has, like, you know, she's doing all these facials, right? The avocado mask, the cucumbers on her eyes, and, you know. And so this is a healing that you're concerned about, or revitalizing a relationship with somebody. Maybe you're revitalizing your career. That could be it too, with loan and possibly. The Ace of Cups, if you are revitalizing a career, the Ace of Cups and the potential outcome, that means you're going to get what you want. And this is something you're like, it's creative, or you love it, things like that, right? Definitely. There's only good stuff in this reading here, right? Except this lady who's throwing there's some loss here in the root. Something's ended here, Five of Pentacles with the vulture and the release. Because there's a knife here too, right? Yeah. So we have in your environment is Temperance. Okay, here's a little bit of an interesting cards underneath this loss card, Five of Pentacles. This is usually financial loss. The Temperance card is, this is the mixer, right? Where, you know, you make cakes and you mix whatever. You know, maybe you're mixing something for Thanksgiving or whatever. But and, you know, here's the recipe. It's supposed to be like a balance. We have joy and sorrow, justice and anger. This is in your environment. So there's a balance that is coming into play for you, right? Maybe you experienced sorrow with somebody and now joy is coming. Maybe you were mad at them. This is instant anger. Look at that. Instant anger. Isn't that funny? And that's supposed to be, what's the name of that stuff people used to put on? Accent. They used to put on their food, which I would never put that on my food today. No. And so, no. And so anyway, but your hope, Sagittarius, is, or your desire is the Two of Pentacles. This card talks about basically kind of make up your mind. And she's juggling about what she's going to do. The little boy, her son, he's a little toddler, right? He's like, I don't know, he's about 3, and he's pulling on her dress. The dog's pulling on the other side. Let's go out and play. You know, I don't know what little Tommy wants her to play with. He's got something in his hand here. And then, you know, she's juggling the dishes, like, or am I going to clean? Right? Wash dishes. But this here, Sagittarius, is really about what are you going to do with your time? You're hoping that you're going to spend time with somebody. Or you're hoping that they're going to decide you. Yeah, you're hoping that they're going to decide in your favor. You could be doing this whole thing, though. You could be kind of deciding to be with somebody. You could be doing that. The reading could be switched, right? Yeah. And in your potential outcome is the Ace of Cups. And we're going to leave this reading here because it's very beautiful. But something here is ending and failing. Because the Eight of Cups here, you can see this woman. She's like, well, it's over. Or it's done or something. And this is failure. Usually in love, Eight of Cups. And in the root here is loss. And it's probably financial loss. Somebody could be married with the Emperor in the crossing and they want to be with you. Or you want to be with a married man. And something's over, though, for sure. So if there ever was a third party here, I don't believe it'll continue. King of Swords. This could have been somebody really stubborn here, or an air sign. They could have been stubborn and they could have chose you. Maybe they were stubborn and they wanted to stay married. That could be it. Or you maybe wanted possibly to stay married to somebody. There's some type of an ending here that just goes boom. This is over. This is done. And this person is a past life partner, Sagittarius. We're going to end this right now. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Get your destiny forecast. They are so cool. Get your love compatibility for yourself, for you and your person. Yeah, right? And all those, everything is below, you guys. Thank you so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.